Salima Mkeyo was only 14 years old when her entire family was brutally attacked and killed in their home in the DRC. Mkeyo says the murder of her family was a direct result of her father's affiliation to a certain political party. He became a target of insurgents during the war. Mkeyo was brutally raped and left for dead, but survived the ordeal. She was taken in by a shelter and a few years later assisted in seeking asylum status in South Africa. Now, more than a decade later, Mkeyo has managed to make a living in the country.
Father, he was working on government. They was fighting together with government. The time I was 14 years old, I come from school, was finding those people around my place, and they was killing all of my parents. The time I was killing my parents and they raped me. That is cause to leave my country to come in South Africa. Time they raped me, they think maybe I was dead. They left me like that, and then some women pick up me in my house to save me to her house. After two or three days, I was find myself in a hospital.
Mkeyo is also married to a Burundi asylum-seeker, and together they have 2 children. Both children attend school, but her oldest child, a 16-year-old daughter, born in the DRC, has not received her asylum papers. Another challenge that the family experiences is that asylum-seeker permits expire quickly. The asylum-seeker permit is a temporary permit, so they are constantly having to renew them. And they don't have the same rights and privileges as a refugee.
Yes, it's a safe place, it's a safe country, it's a free country. Yes, we can say it's a free country, but for us it's not free. It's not free because many people, they take advantage. Even you do have a right, they can give you a right because you are a foreigner.
The COVID-19 pandemic has also created more challenges for asylum seekers and refugees alike, as Home Affairs offices were closed at some stage. Daniel Dunia, who runs a refugee organization, says this prevented them from renewing their permits.
Getting ill treatment from the government, especially the Department of Home Affairs. You will note that the Department of Home Affairs is still closed since the beginning of COVID-19 lockdown. The Home Affairs which deal with refugees is still closed, but other Home Affairs which deal with South Africans is open. And we feel that that is discrimination itself from the government. All assistance from the government, refugee was left out. The only refugee lived because of the support from the churches and NGOs which was able to assist refugees.
KwaZulu-Natal has in recent years seen a series of attacks on foreign nationals. Dunia believes much more needs to be done in the integration process of foreign nationals in local communities.
And the issue of xenophobia, we are victims of xenophobia every day in our life. You will note that since November last year to date, refugee and asylum seekers who've been trading at the workshop free market was removed by the MK veterans. And the government have failed to integrate back refugees and asylum seekers to a place of trade.
According to a report by the United Nations Refugee Agency, in South Africa, there are more than 266,000 refugees and asylum seekers. Jayed-Leigh Paulse, SABC News, Durban.